Hi everyone, welcome back to day 10 out of my 30-day YouTube challenge. I am here again today with a quick update on my room. So right now we have gotten rid of a lot of stuff. A whole bunch of stuff has been thrown away, but everything is still a mess. I am so tired. It is 2 in the morning. Definitely should be asleep. Here's what the floor is looking at right now. Not sure if you can tell, but there's a lot less stuff. Bed full of stuff. It's never a good idea to put stuff on a bed, because if for some reason you can't pick it up, you can't sleep. So, just lessons to learn in your 20s. And now we also have my closet, which is, I believe, more empty, but I'm not sure. And my 2 new shirts. So today, what I wanted to talk about is just, I wanted to do that little update. And also, I don't think anyone has seen this yet, but my little Amy Winehouse frame and my friend's hair tie that I keep as a little, novelty, since she lives pretty far away from me. So today, I did so much for my business. I made my Shopify. I made my email list. I made I believe I made my newsletter. Maybe not yet. There was something I had to figure out with that. I made my Instagram. Oh yes, I made an email for my business. And I have come up with a name for my offer for you guys: Becoming Authentic. Fearlessly authentic living in your truth, just naturally taking all of this heavy armor off that we show to the world. It's going to be called The Naked Unapologetic. So, such a juicy name. I cannot wait to show you guys what will be in there. It is just brewing inside of me and overflowing, and it is no joke, because all day today, it's all I worked on is my business, setting everything up so that I can deliver value to someone, so I can deliver value to you guys. And I really want people to understand this point of view, and I'm doing everything. I'm actually doing everything I can to deliver this to people, because it is so important that we are ourselves. Because if we are not, if we're pretending, if we're trying to make other people be okay so that we are safe, who you are never shows. And the thing that you were born with, that is going to make the whole entire planet evolve, is going to, we are all going to be deprived of your beauty, your love, your expression. I'm just getting emotional because this is something I'm I'm so passionate about this. I'm so passionate about this that I will come on camera looking the way I do right now and say that it's important. I mean, that's how important this is. I will come looking a mess and crying. This is literally, I feel like this is the worst I could look, but it's not. I cannot believe it's not stopping me from getting my message out, which is why I know it's so important. Because if it speaks to me this way, it has to speak to someone else this way too. There's just no way. Oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. So, I'm putting everything into this, and it is so scary. I definitely did some like research on the Valley of Despair when it comes to launching a business. And you know, you have informed optimism, where you see someone doing something, you're inspired and you want to do it. Then you have informed pessimism, where you realize, oh my gosh, this is a lot. And then you enter the Valley of Despair. The Valley of Despair. I want to put it in quotes because it's more like I'm in this unpredictable void. I don't know if I would call it despair. It's kind of just like, I'm in a dark forest and I can't see where I'm going. And all you have right now in this moment is that you need to trust yourself. And luckily I have God, so I'm not alone. So sometimes it's just like, okay, if I don't trust myself, I put my faith in Him, and it's a little like, oh, well, like God has had me before many a time, so I'll be okay. But anyway, this Valley of Despair I've been going through is like, oh my gosh. The thoughts that are running in my head is like, so you're really doing this? Like, I think that the biggest one in my head was, what are other people going to think of you? What are your, like, quote unquote friends going to think of you? And I realized, like, a lot of my circle is not like my friends. They're just people I follow, and then they follow me. And there's some people that I really like. I don't know how to, like, I want to word this in a way where I don't seem like I'm not valuing people, but it's just like we're not a match, but we follow each other for some reason. And I was just like, upon realizing that, I'm like, I can just make a new account. I could delete my old account, make a new account, and I just made a post on my on one of my socials saying that I'm going to be permanently deleting this account, and if you'd like my contact information, then you can just DM me. So the people that I really value, that I have really connected in my life, I want those to stay. And oh my gosh, I'm really trying to remember who said this, but I love listening to podcasts, and it's like, I listen to the most successful people I can possibly listen to, so I can just like absorb that and have that become like my DNA. And I can't remember for the life of me who said that, but they said that the most draining, and it's funny because this person I follow, they got this information from someone else, so I wish I had the source for you guys. They said that the most draining relationships, oh yes, it was Alexis on YouTube, AWWLEALEXIS, Alexis. I really love her and admire her. She said the most draining relationships are not the ones with the people you hate, obviously not the ones with who you love. It's all the relationships you have in the middle that are neither here or there. And I think I like subconsciously just like integrated that information, and I just did what I did today. And I made my new accounts for my business, and that's going to be, I am going to be me on there. So, and I am also me on this YouTube. So, okay. So I'm excited to keep going on with this YouTube journey because, I don't know, it's kind of like, it's a little odd to put myself like out there in this way, but I feel kind of satisfied with myself. And I don't know, I'm gonna connect with some new people, and I don't know exactly what that looks like yet, but I know if I keep going it'll happen, which is honestly a little spooky to me. But anyway, yeah, so just being, again, the Valley of Despair. I was just so scared earlier today when I was making my accounts, and like I said, I was thinking about what other people think about me, like the criticism, or what will my quote unquote friends say to each other. And I think that was honestly my biggest concern, and I got rid of it. And now it's kind of like full force ahead. And there's just this one thing I need to figure out. Like one technical thing I actually need to figure out, and then I am pretty much golden on being able to sell my first product. And there are some like things I need to figure out with like my store and my landing pages and stuff. But the exciting thing is I kind of have a framework of what I'm going to be offering. And so it just feels so like filling to know I'm taking this next step. So I'm kind of coming out of that a valley of despair because I'm about to go in and finally create my first offer. And I will say I do have that part of me that's like extremely optimistic, like it's going to do pretty good. And there is a part of me that is like, who is going to listen to you? Not like who is going to listen to you, who is going to buy from you? And I'm like, to that part of me, I'm like, the person that's going to buy from me is the person that they want change, they want transformation, and they want it now. And they see what I am offering, and they are like, give that to me. You have it, bring it over. You know? So I think that recently I've also thought about sales. I thought about money so differently than the way I used to, because now I'm thinking more sales, thinking more how do I reach someone. I'm thinking more how do I like trigger a transformation in someone. Like I'm thinking more about the other person rather than like how can I get money? How can I get money? How can I get money? And I think that's like, it's kind of like a void you make when you're thinking that way about money. Like, oh, I need to get a job. I need to get this so I can make money. I need to do this. I need to do some gigs so I can make some money. I gotta, like if you are in that loop and you never find a way out of it, that leads you to somewhere else. Like for me, that was my like initial thing. Like, okay, like I need a purpose. I need to sustain myself. What in my life can I offer to other people that, you know, can give, what thing of value can I give to others that other people give me value back in just cash? So, I think that there is like a shift that needs to happen in your mind if that hasn't happened already, or if you just are unfamiliar with it. Alright guys, I'm gonna log out for today. I almost said clock out, but I don't want to treat this as like work. Like I want to be more casual with it. So I hope my room is really clear by tomorrow and hopefully clean, because you know I don't like having a cluttered space because then my mind is cluttered. And so I have some more things planned out for this YouTube channel, so I would love to see all of that kind of pan out and be exhibited to you guys within the next 20 days. There's only 20 days of the challenge left. Okay, I said that like there's something at the end of the challenge, like my channel is gonna disappear, but I'll still be here. All right, see ya, bye. Thanks for watching.